Hello and welcome to SickBiker Studio. Today I'm going to share with you my opinion on Marin Argenta Comp road bike, and I should start with the problem here. Now please tell me, is the $1,100 bike still a budget bike or not? Because for me it's no longer a budget bike, but components wise this is the entry level or budget bike. So this review will be more or less trying to find the answer to the question, is this bike worth over $1,000? Drivetrain. First off, I was really happy testing this drivetrain. As you could see, I took this one instead of my Super 6, Canada Super 6, for some interval training outdoors, and both upshifting and downshifting on the load during my intervals was really precise, and I'm happy with that. Sora, really good components for very cheap price, so I'm happy with how the bike changes the gears. And this is the weakest point of the Marin Argenta Comp 2017. This is Shimano crankset, but Octalink, really outdated system. And Shimano Sora has their own two-piece crankset, which looks really nice. It would fit to the whole component group set here, but Marin have given us Octalink here. I don't like it. It doesn't match the price and the quality of a whole bike. And also, you're gonna be trimming your front derailleur really often, because this crankset isn't strong and stiff enough. You will feel your chain rubbing against the front derailleur, especially when the chain is on the bigger chainring. So this is the weak spot. If you really want to buy this bike, because the bike is okay, I really recommend upgrading to the two-piece system. This is a good quality frame. When we look at these welds, these are quite even and smoothened a little bit, just a bit more than on the Gestalt gravel bike from Marin. Also, the length of the head tube means that we'll have more upright and comfy position, and especially for those beginner cyclists who do buy entry-level bikes, that means that they will make full use of those drop road bike bars, which is very good. We're gonna spend more hours in the comfy position on this bike. The Argenta Comp comes with the Schwalbe Lugano 28C tires, and just look at the clearance. There's so much space around the fork for the tires up to 32C. There will be no problem for you to fit here 32C tires. If we add to that the option of putting rack and fenders on the bike, even though this is like the endurance road bike, you can easily do some nice trips on the wider and more comfy tires. The external cable routing with those barrel adjusters, that means that replacing cables and the housings is really quick, and adjusting your gears is super simple. The rear wheel has 32 spokes, the front one 28 spokes, which is just enough even for some rougher roads and those heavier riders. If you're gonna be riding on this bike on some more casual clothing, be careful of this little badge here. Finally, to give you some buying tips from SickBiker, a couple of questions. Question number one, is this a good quality bike? Yes, this is a good quality road bike. I don't have any complaints about the frame, the welds, the paint of the frame, the wheel lacing is okay. So I would say yes, this is a good quality bike. Question number two. Can I use this bike for some training or maybe even some local crit races? Can I race against my riding buddies who are using 105 Ultegra or, you know, SRAM red components? Yes, if you are strong enough, the 2x9 Sora drivetrain will be just enough, and believe me, it is a great feeling dropping off your wheel your riding buddies who have the bike which costs 5 times more than yours. Question number three. Would I pay for this bike $1,100? No, I would not. If we compare this bike to, for example, Feld VR50 on disc brakes or such bike as Giant Content, they will cost a little bit less and have a little bit better components. So $1,100 is too much for all these components that we have on this bike. So finally, would I buy Marin? I do like Marin, and I would buy this bicycle only if it was on sale. So these are my observations. If you use any of these Argenta models, let us know in the comment section so that those buyers will have even more complete info about it. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.